What's up, everybody? Welcome back to QC Comics and another new action figure unboxing video. And today we've got the Jennifer Walters She-Hulk from the Marvel Legends series of 6-inch figures. And I have tried my best to pretty much stick not exclusively, but mainly to Star Wars Black Series, and just kind of dip my toes into Spider-Man related characters and villains and different things, just so I'm not spending too much and I don't have just too much to collect and it just get overwhelming. But I saw this on the shelf at GameStop when I went to pick up my Cal Kestis figure. There was one on the shelf. They said they just put out a case of them. They flew off the shelf. They were gone in like an hour. There was one left. And I thought, if I don't get this figure, I will probably never have this figure. So that fear of missing out really kicked in. So I picked it up. It's a great looking figure. I'll probably pose it with Venom or something battling, because it's got something most Marvel Legends don't have. But I'll get into that. You've got the She-Hulk logo there on the front. Of course, your open window boxing here. I like that lime green fist there at the top. That's cool. Of course, your glossy imagery on the side there. I love the new style of packaging. Same on the other side. Normally on the Black Series, it's just on one side. Ooh, double duty on the Marvel Legends. And then a really nice, I like this shot on the back. This is really cool. She-Hulk just looking absolutely menacing. I can't tell what is she holding up the tree? She's throwing the tree at somebody, I imagine. I don't know. I haven't. Oh my, that's funny. I'm just like rubbing my. I'm like, and there's a terrified squirrel in the background. Hey, you just wrecked that guy's house, you jerk. Anyway, you've got your information on the character here, and nothing on the bottom there except for the price. That's brutal. Anyway, but that's GameStop for you. So let's get the figure open and let's take a look at it. I'm humming because I'm struggling with a box. So, as I mentioned, one of the things that really pulled me in... Oh, that is cool. I like that behind the package there. I didn't notice that. The giant lime green fist. Yeah, if you're an inbox collector, that's a really, really well done box. I think inbox collectors are going to be happy with that one. So, most Marvel Legends do not come with extra hands. Some do. Not a lot, though. So it's nice that the character has her closed fist Hulk smash hands, but you also have some open hands here that you can use for different posing options. And those look pretty good. Yeah, the paint looks good on it. It's got a nice shine. There's some detail in there. I like that. I think I will probably just have her with the regular Hulk hands, but this was really what pulled me in. Is this extra head that they give you. This face sculpt, especially with that piece of hair just swooshing across the face, looks great. And not just that, I mean, it's the whole shebang here. That face, that sculpt, the paintwork, the bright yellow on the eyes, everything pops. The teeth and the lips, let me see if I can get that in focus there. Sorry, it's wanting to focus in on this piece here. But look at that. That really is a terrific face sculpt. And not to insult Marvel Legends, but that's just... I think that's one of the best face sculpts I've ever seen on a Marvel Legends figure. That was worth the price of admission right there. That is what got me to buy this figure. I'm going to pop this head on, and I don't see myself ever taking it off. Although, that is not to say that the regular face sculpt is bad, because, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll use it for something. But the hair's down. It's just that long, classic She-Hulk look. Just a cool, calm, and collected face. And it's a good face sculpt as well. Nothing against this, but the angry face, oh man, that is terrific. This is excellent as well, though. So, I don't know. I may use this for something after all. But we'll take a look at the sculpt here. The ripped, tattered shirt looks really good. All the way to the back. So just really tattered all the way through. The sculpt on the muscles, especially here, just, I mean, really intimidating looking on this She-Hulk. You know, some Marvel Legends, the muscles are you know, they kind of work them in there, but, you know, it doesn't look that, I don't know. I don't want to say realistic because, you know, I'm not saying this is a hot toy or anything, but that's some sculpt work that I would expect to see on like a more expensive figure. And then the pants here, they have this nice shine kind of gloss to it that really makes them stand out against this color green. The green, by the way, the green paint on this is terrific. I hope the video is doing it justice, because in person, I can't see it any better for a figure on this price point. Even if this was like a $40 figure, it had a different name on it. It wasn't Marvel Legends. It was, you know, FA Figure Arts or something. I'd be like, yeah, that's probably worth 40 bucks. I mean, just top to bottom, everything looks the way it should. It looks detailed. The paint applications are great. I do kind of wish, like, this peg is black, kind of blends in. I kind of wish that peg was like a green over it to kind of hide it a little more. I don't really like that black dot right there. Oh, and see the other side, it works out perfectly. Oh, I mean, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. That is such a minor gripe. But yeah, you know, and other than, because it's She-Hulk, you know, she's hulking out, she's busting through all the stuff she was wearing. So I don't want to just harp on the sculpt too much, but it's a pretty solid green paint from top to bottom, and there's not a lot of clothing to really talk about. So I just really wanted to hammer home how great the paint work and the sculpt work is. Even on the feet is terrific as well. See if I can kind of get that. I don't want to leave too much dead air, but I also don't want to kind of keep rambling about the same things. But as I'm spinning this figure and showing it up to the camera here, I'm also kind of just really enjoying it myself for the first time. And I'm super happy I bought this. This is, I liked She-Hulk as a kid. I liked that purple outfit she rocked. I actually liked She-Hulk more than I liked the Hulk. But I did not expect to buy this figure. I did not expect to like it as much as I do. And yeah, I kind of want more. I kind of hope they do another. You know, now I kind of want the gray variant as well. Although cheapest I've seen it is like 45 bucks. So I don't see that in my budget in the future. But I'm happy to have one She-Hulk, and this is definitely great. This is a really, really good figure, and if you're a collector of Marvel Legends or Hulk in general, or just maybe this is a figure you're on the fence about, yeah, pick it up. It's pretty good. Okay, so there is the Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, the Marvel Legends figure. As far as I know, this one's pretty new, but I have not seen it on the shelves prior to this, and I really doubted that I would see it again. As I mentioned, big reason why I picked it up. Although I am now super happy that I did. As I mentioned, you know, numerous times, the sculpt work and the paint work are all fantastic. Everything about this figure for Marvel Legends, and that's not a knock against Marvel Legends, but some of them can teeter a bit on the generic side. Not the She-Hulk, and I'm really impressed with this figure. I hope we see more like this. I love that there's the extra head sculpt. I think particularly for this figure, because, you know, you want the calm look, but you also want the angry look, so it works really well. But I love the extra options, and I think it really makes it worth it for the $24.99. If this was, I mean, if you find this for 20 bucks, go for it. Definitely go for it. Don't think about it, buy it. But I think with the extra set of hands and the extra head sculpt, and for how good it is, I think it's definitely worth the $29.99. And if I had to give this thing a rating, I don't want to just follow it up. You know, I'm following up my Cal Castus with another 10, but yeah, it's a 10. It is a solid 10 out of 10. There are no gripes about it. The head popped off really easily. I did pop these hands off and popped them back on just because I wanted to do more of this pose for the end of the video. But the hands, like I said, popped off, came back on really easily. No issues. Same with the head. And everything about the figure is well done. There's the only tiny minor gripe is that one peg on the side is painted black where there's just solid green skin around. That's it, but I am not going to knock the figure down for that. That's just, I mean, that is just the nitpickiest of nitpicky. If it was like that on all 4 pegs, I'd probably be like, yeah, it's a 9. But 1 peg, no way. It's staying at a 10. I love the figure. I'm excited for the show on Disney+, and who knows? Maybe there's some more Hulk-related figures in my future. I don't know. We'll see. You know, you never know until you see it on the pegs. It's not one that I pre-ordered. Sometimes you just see it as a number or a name on a sheet, and you're like, do I need that? I don't need that. But then you see it on the peg, and you start thinking, oh, man, that looks pretty good. So yeah, very happy with this. I definitely recommend you pick it up. Definitely for 20 bucks, even for the 25, I think with the accessories you get, I think it's worth it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Comment below if you have the figure and you like it as well, or if you plan on getting it, maybe you're on the fence about getting it, and maybe this review sold you, or maybe you think I'm being too generous. Let me know what you think. As always, take care. We will see you next time with the next unboxing / review. Take care.